Hi friends, it's me, Tony J, but feel free to just call me Tony. Welcome back to the channel where we discuss beauty and hair education, tutorials and reviews with a sprinkle of lifestyle thrown in. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between conditioners, masks, and treatments. Here's why. So this week I was doing a client's hair and we did an Olaplex treatment on her. She then mentioned that she noticed her hair still seemed dry after the Olaplex treatment. Well, there's one big issue with that. Treatments and conditioners heed two different results. And so today in this video, we're going to help you decide how to design your regimen around your conditioning or treatment needs, as well as what to ask for next time you see your hairstylist. Okay, so let's look at the three main components when we're determining the type of products our hair needs. That is protein, moisture, and most recently added to that list is bond repair. So starting with protein, you may hear it referred to as keratin. Those mean the same thing, and that is primarily what our hair is made up of. So when we look at protein treatments, we're looking at strengthening the hair and reducing breakage. Overuse of protein can cause brittleness and breakage, and it can be used for chemical or mechanical damage issues. Moisture, I think we're all pretty familiar with moisture and our hair needs at this point, but when we look at moisture, we're looking at additives that help absorb water into the hair to hydrate it. Overuse of moisturizing products or conditioners can cause limp, heavy, and undefined hair. When we look at bond repair creates synthetic disulfide bonds that are lost and or broken during chemical services. Okay, now it's time for the deep dive. Let's start with conditioners. The purpose of conditioners is to detangle and improve manageability. They contain ingredients that are anti-static and anti-frizz, containing positive charges to offset the negative charges that our hair naturally has. They're a quick fix. You use them for about 5 minutes, maybe 10 at most, and rinse them out, lasting you between wash day to wash day or just a few days before you need to remoisturize and start all over. They are safe for frequent use and they have the minimal enrichments compared to masks and treatments. Conditioners are always the most vital part in our hair care routine, so make sure that you are never skipping this step. Conditioners are usually simple and straight to the point, so there's not much to say there, but they are vital. Next up is masks. These are a happy medium in between conditioners and treatments. In my experience, they usually treat more moisture issues than they do protein or other issues, although you can find them to treat a plethora of things nowadays. They are a heavier consistency meant to coat and lay on the hair for a lot longer than your regular conditioners. Let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can add heat if that is what is advised. Otherwise, they'll do the job just at room temperature. These are used in place of conditioners, meaning that you don't need to condition before or after using these. And they have the same benefits plus added benefits of your traditional conditioner. These can be used weekly. I would not recommend them any more than weekly because you can tend to over moisturize or over treat the hair. Now let's talk about deep conditioners. These are the kin to mask, and these are what a lot of people are familiar with. They're again a hybrid between conditioners and treatments. These are going to be typically thicker in consistency and are known to have half protein, half moisture. So they address both issues. With that being stated, you don't really need to use these more than every 4 weeks because of the protein that they contain. These can be left on for 15 to 30 minutes typically, with or without heat, depending on your hair's needs. Now to treatments. These address the deepest part of the hair strand, often penetrating well beyond the cuticles of the hair. They are known to rebuild, repair, and moisturize. They address issues of keratin loss, bond loss, chelate, and moisture. They vary in consistency from liquid to thick cream, often your liquids being your protein and bond treatments, and your thick creams being moisture treatments. I would highly recommend to avoid overusing these, as I always say, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing. So use is recommended every 4 to 6 weeks, often with treatments. Results appear over time, meaning that you won't see the results or sometimes even feel the results immediately after use, as they've penetrated deep beyond what we can see and feel immediately. These often can be followed by masks, other treatments, or conditioners. So here's an example. If you have a bond treatment, these can be followed by a protein treatment or a moisturizing treatment, as they address different issues. If you're looking to have tangible results after your treatments, it is highly recommended to follow with a moisture mask or something similar. Treatments can address chemically treated hair, mechanically damaged hair, and be used before or after shampoo based on instructions. Now, I know I threw a word in there that most people aren't familiar with hearing, and that is chelate. So when we talk about chelating treatments, these are what I like to call pure detoxifiers. These remove absolutely everything that's bad for the hair out of the hair. They remove product buildup, chlorine, medication, pollution, and so much more. You'll often see these used between shampooing, and I mean between the first shampoo and the second shampoo. These are great prep before other treatments, and they're great for restoring overtreated hair. Now on to my professional advice. I like to stick to the KISS method. Now, if you've never heard of this method, don't take offense to it, but it stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. Let's start with porosity. If you have low porosity, add heat. If you have high porosity, just rinse cold. Use your treatments as needed, because I can't stress enough, anything that is good for you can be bad for you with overuse. If you have dry hair, swap your conditioner for a mask. If you have oily hair, stick to volumizing or lightweight conditioners mid-shaft to ends. Another alternative is to use a quick application. Apply, detangle, and quickly rinse. If you have healthy hair, which doesn't need any type of repairing at the moment, just simple maintenance, stick to a simple routine. That's shampoo, condition, leave-in, or stylers. And always pick a quality brand. Being protein sensitive doesn't exist. You're just overusing protein. You don't need a full line of products that have protein in them unless you are specifically treating weakened or broken hair. Always follow the instructions for best results. If you follow the instructions and it doesn't work, maybe that product just isn't the right fit for your hair needs. Now, if you would like my professional advice or you want to know what products I love, make sure you check the description box below, as there is an affiliate link. And yes, I do get a small commission off of this. However, the best benefit is to you, as it comes from the same pro store that I shop, guaranteeing the best prices and authentic product. If you have any questions and want me to help you define your regimen based on your needs, be sure to comment below, and maybe that could be a whole series. Maybe I'll create profiles based on each question and tell you what the best regimen is in the next video. Also, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more hair and beauty related content, as well as a little lifestyle sprinkled in.